Well, greetings and good morning, business mathematics students. This is Mr. Doucette, and this is week number 3 in our 8-week course in business math, Business 20 here at Norco College. This week, we're going to be looking at chapters 8 and 9, markups and markdowns, as well as payroll. Last week, you looked at trade and cash discounts. And so obviously, when you're buying something at bulk or you're buying something from a wholesaler, they'll give you a trade and or a cash discount. And that lowers the price for which you bought it. Now you want to mark it up, and you want to be able to mark it up by whatever percentage your company deems to be valuable or important, so that way you can make money off the sale. Many times wholesalers will sell things at a lower price, and then you purchase it and then you sell it for a retail price and you get to make that difference. So that's really where markups and markdowns come in, as well as payroll. Payroll, this is going to teach you how to calculate somebody's federal income tax, as well as some of their other withholdings, such as Social Security and what's the other one? There's another one I'm drawing a blank on. Medicare, Medi-Cal, that kind of thing. So you'll be going through paychecks of different folks, and you'll be using the tables provided in Chapter 9 to calculate exactly how much federal income tax they're going to be being withheld from their checks. So, and you're probably used to this when you look at your own checks, so it'll be helpful for you to know how it all works. So that's going to be what you're looking at. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen here and share our screen in Canvas. So now you should be seeing, let me just stop share for a second and go back to this. So now you're looking at our homepage in Canvas, and of course we're in module number 2 for another week. This is our first week in module number 2. And so you're going to be looking at, again, chapter 8 and 9. So make sure you work through the study. Well, make sure first you do the README first and help Sienna. You have to open those folders and you have to mark them as done. And the idea is that you've read them and then you mark them as done. And that'll open up your coursework for you. It will not open up until you've done that. And then work through the study pages on chapter 8, the study pages on chapter 9. There are some videos in there that I've done on both of these chapters. So you can watch those if you need a little help or assistance. And then, of course, you have a tips for solving word problems, and you have a formula sheet for these 2 chapters that includes all the tables. So I encourage you, especially when you're solving the payroll ones, that you use the tables provided in the formula sheet, because they are different in the book and they are different online depending on what edition of the book or what are the current tax laws. So all of the problems in this course are using the tables on the formula sheet for 8 and 9. So please use that for solving any of the payroll questions that come up. Then you have a check-in assignment. This is very similar to the one you did last week. It has some drop-down menus for you to pick the right answer. Complete those. If you upload your work, that's very important that you do that. So download the worksheet, fill it out, then go online, answer all the questions, and upload your worksheet. Then you have a quiz on chapter 8 and 9, of course, and then you're going to be starting a new case study. This one's called The Bride, the Groom, and the Taxman. So this is definitely using the payroll tables that are provided in the formula sheet. You're going to be looking at what is the groom's withholdings when he's single, and then what is his withholdings once he gets married and has a couple of children. So you're going to be figuring out how much his paycheck is going to be in both of those scenarios. And you will be using the table, so make sure you download that formula sheet. But that's pretty much it for week number 3. Next week will be week number 4, and you will have your first exam, which will be a midterm exam, and it'll cover all the chapters from chapters, I believe, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 and 11. So those you'll be looking at 10 and 11 next week as well. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Please reach out to me. Happy to meet with you if we need to. But until next week, when you'll see me again on a video, have a great week.